Good morning. I come to you at a very early time, earlier than usual. Uh, Work was possibly the worst shift I've ever worked anywhere. I mean, there was one shift at like a muffin factory that was definitely worse because I was working with these dudes that kind of had me thrown in jail before I was, as a juvenile. I was working with them many years later, so that was very awkward and sucked. And it was a hard shift in itself. And they were trying to make me quit. So, like I say, if you try and make someone quit, like you're trying to like work someone to death, you can definitely do it. But yeah, work was real bad. I woke up. I slept 6 hours. Woke up. Didn't go pee. Didn't do anything. Drove straight to the gym. Didn't hit my vape or anything. Drove straight to the gym. Plugged in 2 different battery packs. My vape batteries. So there's 3 cords going into my locker at the gym. Yeah, I don't know. Eventually someone will say something to me, but hopefully not. I prefer, you know, to not have any interactions with anyone. That's preferable to me. In real life, like, I don't know. I don't like real life interactions. Online, I don't mind talking to people. I don't know. I feel differently about it. In person, I don't know. I'm a mess in person, you know. You talk to someone online, you never know. Uh, yeah, I don't know. You never know what that person's going through or not going through or how nice their life is. I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. Talking to people in real life sucks because, yeah, my life sucks in real life. So, but yeah, it was so bad I can't even describe to you. The best part of my day yesterday was like the hour and a half. It was like 2 hours, so up until lunch. So I worked about 30 minutes at the same press with the same guy, Shaggy from Scooby Doo. I swear to God, I worked with him for, and then the psycho came over for a little bit, and again he disappeared at some point. But yeah, so I was working there for about 30 minutes, and then they swapped me over to a different line. It was like water jetting, so that's fine. I was working with a bunch of Hispanic people, but I don't really mind. I mean, I don't know. I was able to interpret like Carlos' supervisor briefly explained the job to me, and then you see people do something and you can work it out. So I actually kind of like that. That was kind of fast paced. I was working with a team of like 6 people. That was nice. And then I guess after lunch, which again I didn't know this, but after lunch your position can change. They'll put it on the board. Your position can change, and you got to move to a different line, which I didn't know. She had to tell me over Google Translate, which is very nice of her. Like I say, like it's very nice. Like everyone there was very nice. And then yeah, after lunch I had to go back to working with Shaggy, dude. When I tell you that it is so hard, like the shifts that I'm working are the longest 8-hour shifts I've ever had. I I'm probably gonna quit. If it doesn't get better, I'm gonna end up quitting. I'll stick it out until something bad happens. But Jesus Christ, I can't describe to you how bad it is. Um, so Shaggy doesn't really know anything, doesn't know how to run anything. So we're running a different set of presses and ovens than we were running the day before. He's like, yeah, I know how to run this oven. This is my oven. Cool. But we have to run everything. And pretty much you have to do it like we put carpet into an oven and it has to be hot like when it comes out, and then you put it into the mold because I'm pretty sure the mold's supposed to be cold, or it needs to be hot when it's put in there because you kind of have to stretch it too, and you put it on like these really sharp things that you can stab your fingers on that I'm potentially gonna get a STD from, which sucks. Try not to think about it. Like, I hate when things are real bad. You're like, God, I hate this, and I don't have any other option, and you're just like, just don't think about it. I hate that so much. But yeah, so he doesn't really like. There's no like real rhyme or like he's going very slow, uh, which is, that's okay as long as we're keeping up with like the people in front of us. Pretty much, for the last 4 hours of the day, every single piece of carpet that we ran was a scrap piece, and it was just horrible. Like everything we ran was junk, basically. Um, One, because it wasn't hot enough. Two, because the machines weren't working very well. Three, because he had like no idea what was happening. When we got there, we're supposed to do like tons of checklists and stuff, make sure all the machines and stuff are working. And so, I do the ones that I know how to do. I don't know how to do these new ovens and stuff. So I do like 4 or 5 different machine checklists, right? Like scanner checklists, make sure everything will stop when you step into the light beam. And I do these checklists, and he doesn't do like any of that. He's just getting the machine going. And yeah, it's just so bad. I don't know. Like everything was breaking the entire time. And then his coordination is so bad. We were putting things in that weren't hot. He was scrapping things because he'd leave them in the oven too long. Like when they're so high, I mean, it's just like, it's hard, man. Like, I was getting stoned more there, and I came back in after the last break and was like, I didn't try hard enough out there. Okay, that's how I felt about it. And his advice, he's cool with it. He's making less money than me. Two, he's like, I didn't get trained. I don't know anything. I'm working with dangerous machines. I don't care. I don't know anything. So, and he's constantly being honest with the supervisors. He's just like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's happening. And we're constantly fucking up. And it's just the worst thing ever. Like, I want to do a good job. Like, when I was working on that one line for like most of the first half of my day with Hispanic people, like, it was good. Like, we were working well together. Like, working fast. Like, obviously I started out so crappy, but I got a lot faster, and I was keeping up really well. Like, we got more than ahead of the production. So, but then I got put with Shaggy, and it was just the most miserable thing ever. It's so bad. Like, I know I have an issue where, like, as soon as I hit conflict, or as soon as I hit like hardship or something, I just want to give up. I'm just like, oh, I hate this. I just want to go. That is very true about me. That being said, this is easily one of the worst jobs, working with some of the most miserable people I've ever worked with. And I just don't understand how it's so bad. Like, I don't understand why I'm working with Shaggy, who has no idea what's happening. Like, he's showing me, but he also has no idea. Like, it's just so bad. It's terrible. And then we're standing around a lot because, like, we can't run because things are broken, or because we don't know what we're doing. It's so bad. I hate everything about it. Like I said, like, it's so bad. Like, God, I wish I didn't have to do it. But every day I go there, and I do my best, dude. I'm trying so hard. They reposted my old job for 16. They were paying me 13. They reposted my old job for 16, which I thought was super funny. And they're hiring 2 people now, so maybe somebody else quit. Even though most of them have worked there for a while, but they wanted to hire 2 people, but then they hired me, and then they were like, and then it was like, we don't need 2 people anymore. We're good. Like, we had 4. 5 if you include myself. So yeah, we had more than enough people to do the job. But yeah, now they're hiring 2 people for the position, and it's 16. So, like I say, that pastor was just like totally trying to take advantage of me and how hard I was working and everything I was doing. Like, it was sucks. I really like that job because the day went by so quick, and I would just, I like to work. Like, I like to, like, go somewhere and achieve something and do something. And I like the job, but I don't, I wasn't living at home with my mom. I don't live that life, man. Like, I can't live on $13 an hour. Not in the literal middle of nowhere when the only thing to rent is houses and they're $1,300, even though it's in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's just nothing makes sense, man. Like, I wish he would have just paid me more money and I would have just stayed. And then it said that that he invited me on Indeed to apply, but I'm pretty sure that's just Indeed auto recommending stuff. So there's no way. Like, they see me. Like, I live in the Walmart parking lot. I'm sure they occasionally see me, or people that work there see me. You know what I mean? So if they wanted me to have my job back, they would just come see me. And I'd be like, yeah, 16. But I don't think they want me to work there. I think I'm gonna end up going to Oklahoma or something. I haven't checked the weather yet, but I have been checking the weather occasionally. Every time I find out in my heart that I think I'm gonna leave. The job's just really bad, bro. The person they got me with is one of the stupidest people ever. And, like, my teeth, like, they're not great. You can't see the broken ones, not really. Yeah, they're not bad, though. I'm an ugly motherfucker, but my teeth aren't that bad. I don't know if he just didn't brush his teeth or if he has meth mouth, but his teeth are some of the craziest things I've ever seen, with some of the most crazy, like, either fillings in there or cavity. It's insane. I don't know what it is. It's craziness. And I'd never say anything. I would never make fun of anyone for any, you know, potential deformity you have, or if you used to have a drug problem. Or it's not my business. I'd never make fun of anyone's disability. I have disabilities. I don't want to, do that. But at the same time, like, it was crazy looking. I'm watching these crows, dude. They're out there dancing next to this truck because there's a bunch of food under it, and they're like, "Oh, dude, I think maybe we should get that." Sorry, I ADHD. But yeah, work is absolutely terrible, and I really think I'm gonna quit, and I hate that. But I get paid tomorrow or the next day, and at least I'll have made money for the time that I was here, and I'll have replaced the money that I spent on the sleeping bag and on the battery bank and everything else. Oh, and the battery bank's in there charging. I'm gonna start playing my Steam Deck again. At least, like, I don't know, a couple hours a night or something. Or I'm gonna have to see how much that thing can charge it. My battery bank, the Anchor one, the 20K mall. I'll have to see how much it can charge it. So this is a little bit. I mean, it was a focus video, but at the same time, it kind of tailed off. But yeah, work is just, it's so bad and so miserable, and I just really, really want to quit. But if I do that, I really think I have to, like, leave. I have to go somewhere else. I have to evolve. I have to move on. Go to South Carolina or something. Again, it's like I say, I could go anywhere. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm trying so hard to keep this job, because if I quit this job, I'm giving up. And I have to start over somewhere else, because it's not working in Ohio. So yeah. I'm sitting here, put my stuff on charge at the gym. I drove like 40 minutes here from where I woke up this morning. Yeah. I'm gonna hit these 2 thrift stores. I'm gonna get another bottle of, not this, because this one sucks. I've had this before and it's just absolutely terrible. It always tastes burnt. So I'm gonna get some more e-juice at some point today. I'm gonna look and see if they have discount e-juice for $10 a bottle for 100 mil. If they don't, I'll just wait, stall out another couple days or another week and see what happens. One of my e-juices, some lady at work gave to me, and I've been using it. It expired in 2015. It's real bad. It's really gross. It's really horrible. The nicotine doesn't make me feel sick though, so yeah. I really wanted to hold this job because I feel like if I could hold down a job for 5 years making $18 an hour, I really could be successful. Like, I really could do the things that I need to do, get the amount of money that I need to get, like, be able to push forward or make something happen. Like, I don't know. Like, I would definitely have a house. I would for sure have a piece of land and an RV, and an SUV, and probably, depending on if I got all my medical stuff fixed, I'd probably have like 30K in cash. 40K in cash in my bank account. Like, if I could hold down a job for like 4 or 5 years, being paid a fair rate, and just like struggling through it for however long to get wherever I gotta go. But it just doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. I mean, between my own mental illness and the jobs that I keep getting, like, it's so bad. Yeah. I want to make more positive videos. I'd really like to. It's just not in a positive place. I'm a very depressive person anyway, but I'd like to put more light on things. It just kind of sucks right now. This is so long. I don't want to make it much longer. I'm probably gonna just take a nap here after I hit these thrift stores and do a couple of things. I'm probably just gonna fall asleep in a parking lot somewhere for 2 hours with the video upload, or do whatever later. Like, I'm gonna record it now, and I'm probably just gonna wait till later upload it. So yeah, this is so long. I can't make it any longer. It'll eat the battery out. Hope everyone has a good day, man. If anyone made it this far into the video to watch me moaning and whining about how crappy my job is, it's actually really bad. Mostly because of the people I'm working with, not actually because of the job. Because I don't mind hard work. But, see you guys.